Assalamu alaikum, dear students. How are you? I hope you will be fine. Dear students, let us enjoy another lecture from Muhammad Ashraf Joyo, Assistant Professor from Government Mehran Degree College, Moro. In my previous lecture, I taught you preposition, and I taught you only one part of preposition, and that was the simple preposition. So today, let us go ahead to learn compound preposition. Compound and simple preposition. There will be the comparison between compound and simple preposition. Use of in and into. You know that both are prepositions. I taught you use of in. He was in his classroom. So we use in here. Why? Because he is in rest. छो त क्लासरूम में ही बैठो आई, ही रेस्ट में आई, चुप नथो करे पियो, इन जे करे असां हिते इन इस्तेमाल कई आहे। जेकरे असां हिते इनटू इस्तेमाल कंदासीं त असां चवंदासीं आसिफ is coming into the classroom. Why? Because he is in a motion, that's why we use into. Okay? So when somebody is sitting, we use in. If somebody is coming, we use into. Into is also used when somebody forcefully comes. For example, we say the man came into the manager's office for getting his check cashed forcefully. Okay, the time was over and the man came into the bank forcefully. Without permission, we use here into. If somebody goes forcefully, illegally into the house or into the office, then we use into. So we have two uses of into here. Let us go ahead. On and onto. Dear students, on is the same as I say that I put the duster on the chair. Okay, this is on the chair, and when I say onto, the cat jumped onto the table. Here the cat was not sitting on the table, but the cat jumped on the table. Or we say the hare sprang onto the mound. सहो जेको आहे उन हिकिड़े दड़े ते टप ॾिनो अचानक. The hare sprang out on the mound. So here we use onto. Whereas on is if something or some person, somebody is on. For example, if I say I was sitting on the chair. But here I want to clear that chair, if I say I was sitting on the chair, it means that the chair was armless. Armless chair, जेके बाहु न होते. दो किस्म की चेयर्स होती है. एक चेयर होती है जिसकी बाजू होते हैं ऐसे निकले हुए और हम बैठते हैं, वहां पे हम इन यूज करेंगे. और एक ऐसी चेयर जैसे स्टूल टाइप चेयर होती है जिसके आर्म नहीं होते, तो हम वहां पे यूज करेंगे ऑन. तो अगर मैं लिखूं कि इमरान was sitting in the chair, it means that वो जो चेयर है वो रिवॉल्विंग चेयर हो सकती है, उसके बाजू होते हैं, जैसे हम ऑफिस में चेयर होती है, और एक चेयर वो होती है जिसके आर्म्स नहीं होते, बाजू नहीं होते। तो जब हम अंदर बैठते हैं चेयर के, उसको कहते हैं कि आई वॉज सिटिंग इन द चेयर। और अगर हम ऊपर बैठते हैं चेयर के जिसकी आर्म्स नहीं होती, तो वहां पे हम ऑन यूज करते हैं। दिस मस्ट बी केप्ट इन योर माइंड। लेट अस गो अहेड। Beside and besides. Dear students, beside means by the side of, बरसा नजदीक उर्दू में, और besides जो होता है जहां पे हम s लगाते हैं, तो वहां पे होता है in addition to, except this, इसके अलावा। तो इनको हम जब इस्तेमाल करते हैं जुमलों में, तो हम beside को कैसे इस्तेमाल करते हैं? फॉर एग्जाम्पल हम कहते हैं कि अली was sitting beside me in the mosque. अली मस्जिद में मेरे पास बैठा हुआ था। अली मस्जिद में मुंह वट बैठो, beside shows position, and whenever we use this one besides, then ये मतलब है जे अलावा। फॉर एग्जाम्पल I study novels besides I teach the students। यानी आऊं नावल पढ़ा तो पढ़ाने का अलावा, मैं पढ़ाने के अलावा नावल पढ़ता हूं। So besides. Now if we go ahead, you'll find a very interesting preposition, and they are between, among, amid, amidst. Between, among, amongst, amid, amidst. Dear student, this is very interesting and very easy to use, and I have seen that in some pre-entry test such kind of prepositions are asked. So be attentive please. Between, for two persons or things. For example, if we take two persons, if there are two brothers and their father is going to divide the property between two brothers, we use between. Okay? Ali is going to divide his property between two brothers. Note that there are two brothers, not more than two brothers. But if, for example, if we bring here among, then among three brothers, whenever we use three, we use among. Among, then we use here three brothers. So whenever we have two persons, we use between, and whenever we have more than two persons, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so many, we use among. For example, if there are poor people, 100 poor people, see the rich man is distributing food among the poor. Here, when we say among the poor, it means a lot of poor people, because it gets plural. Whenever you use the or the before an adjective, it gets plural. Jada basa, the poor, the rich, the wise, the duffer, the dull, we use plural here. So, the rich man is distributing food among the poor. It means that there are many poors, or we can also say among poors, we can say poors. So here you know that poors, the people are more than two, they may be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or in hundreds, thousands. The very interesting thing is that amongst and among are same, but their usage is different. If sweets, if I say sweets are distributed dash us, and the other sentence is sweets were distributed dash them. Okay. Now here us means we may be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 or more than. It means that among. Here we use amongst. Why amongst? Amongst is used whenever we use object that the pronunciation of the objects begins with vowel sound. Us, orphan. If we also hear orphan, orphans, माना यतीम. जब ऐसा orphan use कयो, us use कयो, तो ये us जे को आसो a sounda, orphan में a sounda, ये वही sounds लेकिन से ये vowel sounds आइन. जब vowel sounds वाला objects अची वनन, तो उन्हें जे क्या आसा among use न कंदासी. उन्हें जे क्या आसा amongst use कंदासी. आइन जब हिते तां ॾिसो त among असां यूज़ कंदासीं. छो among यूज़ कंदासीं त हिते them अची वियो. हिते the जेको साउंड आहे उहो कॉन्सोनेंट आहे. या असां the people करे छॾियूं, boys करे छॾियूं, men करे छॾियूं, woman करे छॾियूं. त ही जेके आहिनि ब म व इहे जेके साउंड्स आहिनि इहे कॉन्सोनेंट साउंड्स आहिनि. इहो तव्हां यादि रखो त among उते यूज़ थींदो जिथे ऑब्जेक्ट कॉन्सोनेंट साउंड सां शुरू थिए, ऐं amongst उते यूज़ थींदो जिथे असांजो ऑब्जेक्ट वाउल साउंड सां शुरू थिए. Let me clear. Amid and amidst, these are the same as among and amongst. These are the two words that are also used in English. Sometimes you find these words written, but they substitute. You see, if I write among is equal to amid, and amongst is equal to amidst. So you can change here. Let us change here. We use amid here, the same. And here we can also use amidst. So I hope that you have understood the use of between, among, amongst, amid and amidst. Clear? Let us go ahead. Use of to and towards. To and towards. This is also problematic for the students, especially the junior students of first year and second year. Dear students, you know that we use to after go. For example, he goes to market. We go to university. Here you use go, goes, and you have used to. To is here preposition. But when your house is in front of you, you are in the same street, you are about to enter to your home or house, and somebody asks you, where are you going? I am going towards my house. Here towards why? Because the target is seen by you. The target is near. For example, if I take my luggage and I say I am going to Karachi station, Karachi railway station. Okay? But when I return from Karachi to Moro and I